What's up guys, it's Sava and I am here today. It's actually my birthday and we are making a special little breakfast. We're gonna be making waffles based on my favorite childhood recipe. It's from the McCall cookbook. My mom had it. I don't know if anybody still has it in their kitchen. It's super old school. It makes the most buttery, crispy, delicious waffles. I feel like when you get waffles in restaurants, sometimes it can be really good and other times it can be such a letdown, but this recipe will never let you down. It makes crispy, light, tender, delicious, buttery waffles, and I definitely think you should give it a try. So let me show you what we're gonna be making. So for this recipe today, we are gonna be using flour, eggs, butter. Soy milk is what I have today. Usually I would use regular milk, but today I don't have any, so soy will work just fine. Some regular yogurt. This and the milk together will form kind of like a buttermilk. We're also going to be using baking soda, baking powder, some salt, and probably just a little tad of vanilla. And that's really all it takes. And then you'll also need a waffle iron. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is melt the butter. And like I said, this is a buttery waffle. We're using butter. This I'm just going to melt in the microwave for about a minute. I'll put it in 30-second increments. All right, so now the butter is melted. It's pretty hot, so I'm just gonna set this to the side for a second. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make kind of our buttermilk mixture. So we need a cup of something like buttermilk. So what I'm gonna do is use about a quarter of a cup of yogurt. And then fill up the rest of this cup with milk. So like I said, today I'm using soy milk. Usually I would use regular milk, but this is what we got today. So that is 1 cup that I am going to very carefully pour into here. All right, so if you have buttermilk, you could also just use a cup of buttermilk, but guess what? That's not something that I usually have in my kitchen, so we make it work, baby. So you should have this nice, thick, milky mixture. Next in are the 2 eggs. 1, 2. Just a splash of vanilla. A nice big pinch of salt. And I'll mix that up. I'm also going to add some sugar. Mix that in as well. Along with the butter that is pretty much cooled down now. I just like to stream it in to make sure that it doesn't scramble any eggs. Next thing in, flour. Baking soda and baking powder. And just mix it in. I feel like this is a little bit thick. I might just add in a little bit more milk. That's better. Great. Now all we have to do is preheat our waffle iron. Okay, one other little tip that I wanted to give real quick is because we're gonna have bacon with the waffles, is just how to really easily and without a ton of mess make bacon. What I like to do is cook it in the oven at 400 degrees. I like to take a tray, line it with foil and then parchment paper. Oh, the waffle iron is ready. And then take my bacon and then just lay it on the tray. You want to make sure that it's in one single layer. You don't want it all overlapping. It's okay if there's a little overlap, but you don't want to just throw it on there. Okay, now this will go into the oven, and depending on how thick your bacon is, that will kind of tell you how long it cooks for, but I'll put this in the oven for 10 minutes and see where it's at, and then you definitely want to flip it once while you're cooking it and then put it back in the oven, but I'll show you it before I flip it. Alright, so my waffle iron actually put in the batter from the top, so the waffle iron is ready and I'll just put in the batter. I never put in the right amount, so let's start with half a cup, maybe a little bit more, and see how we do. Oh my gosh, it already smells so good. Oh no, we're fogging up. I'm gonna show you. I think maybe I put in the right amount of batter. I don't know, we'll see when it opens. All right, let's see how this first waffle is. Beautiful. Okay, I didn't put quite enough, but pretty dang close. Oh yeah. Oh, that's hot. Oh my gosh. Yep. Let's keep going. All right, this is the first waffle. Not the perfect waffle, looks-wise, but it smells incredible. Diego, you gonna try the first bite?
Okay, here we go. Oh. First bite.
Show the camera what we're working with.
It's really good. Really good.
Is it buttery?
A lot. Let me show you. It's very soft.
Good birthday waffle?
It's amazing. Amazing.
All right, so this is the bacon after 10 minutes in the oven. You can see that it's started to cook, and I just like to give it a flip so that both sides cook evenly. If your oven doesn't cook super evenly, you can always like move pieces around to make sure things are cooking nicely. But this is looking great to me. And this goes back in the oven another 10 minutes. Okay, waffle number 2 is pretty freaking perfect as well. They're so light, so crispy. Oh yeah. Okay, so the bacon was in the oven another 8 minutes, and you can see here it's all really nicely cooked, and I just kind of slanted it here so that the grease can drain. And I'll move this bacon here, and now we are ready to serve. All right, look at this perfect waffle. And some bacon. Ooh, crispy bacon. All right, Diego, you wanna maple me?
Okay. Go.
Pour some sugar on me. Good. Good. Thank you. I should probably have a fork, but guess what? No, this is a bad idea. 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 Also, these waffles definitely don't need any butter. We just put it on for a little photo, you know. But I love how these waffles are so light and airy. They soak up the syrup. Crispy, delicious. Way better than Lego, way better than IHOP Waffle House. These are the best waffles that you will make, that you could even, I don't know, ever dream of. Definitely recommend them. Come in here. How good are they?
That's really good.
They're the best, right?
That's the best.
Yep. All right, try them out. Let me know how you like them. The recipe will be on my website, and the link will be in the video description. See you next time. Bye. All right, here's another option for you in these waffles, just to make them extra special. I put some ice cream on here, and I made a really quick raspberry sauce. And you can just put some of this hot raspberry sauce on the waffle. Oh my God. Let's go with some of that. I hope I don't drop it. It's not good. You don't want it. Mm-mm. You gotta try it.